What's going on? Mitchell Renz here from Chat Sports, and I got a 6-pack of Yankees rumors that I'm ready to crack open for everyone watching. And the first one I'm going to get going here is around Troy Tulowitzki, and what exactly is Tulo's role? The New York Yankees added plenty of depth in the middle infield since shortstop Didi Gregorius will be out for at least the first half of the upcoming season. At this point, I'm looking at Gleyber Torres, Tulo, and DJ LeMahieu as all them fighting for 2 spots. If you ask me, Tulo's going to be the odd man out. Now, it's difficult to imagine the Yankees utilizing Tulowitzki in the starting infield rotation, but here's the thing. Baseball is unpredictable, and some veteran players, well, they might just find their second wind in their career. And when you look at 2017 here for Tulo, in 66 games, he batted .249, he had 7 homers, 26 RBIs, but I don't really like to look at just 2017, and obviously he missed all of 2018, but when you look at his career, when Tulo plays, man, this dude can hit. He batted .290, he's got 224 career home runs, 779 RBIs, and he scored 761 runs. But what's the issue with Tulo? What's the issue? It's the dude misses games, and when you look at how many games he missed in 2018, sure, he missed all 162 in 2017, he missed 96, 2015, 2014, 2013. I mean, you can see it up on the board there. He's missed a ton of games, but this is the only thing, right, that I want to say about Tulo. I think he's a good leader, and I think that he could play a really critical role for the Yankees, especially with that middle infield. And when you're looking at the infield, this is what the Yankees depth chart is as it stands right now, okay? Miguel Andujar is there at third. Tulo's going to be the shortstop. Gleyber Torres is actually at second, and then you have Luke Voit there at first base. However, this is my projected infield as it stands right now. I think Andujar is going to play at third, and I would be surprised. I mean, I would put Gleyber Torres at shortstop and then LeMahieu at second base, but I think that when you look at what the Yankees really missed, they missed experience. And I think when I go back and I look at the Yankees roster, and like, let's be real, I think when you look at the Yankees roster from top to bottom, you could argue that they have one of the best rosters in all of baseball. And I think baseball a lot of times is a super difficult sport, and I think the reason why the Yankees couldn't take that next step and the reason why they didn't succeed in the playoffs is because they had a whole bunch of young and inexperienced players. Insert Troy Tulowitzki, a savvy veteran who can help some of these younger players. I mean, think about it. If you fail in baseball 7 out of 10 times, you have a chance to be a Hall of Famer. Like, baseball is such a difficult sport, and I think if you have a veteran who can help out some of these young players, that's what I think Troy Tulowitzki's role is going to be. Now, Tulo maybe at one point was the best player in baseball. Maybe. I don't know. But I want to know who's the best player right now. You're taking one dude. Who's going to be best player in baseball? I want you to comment below. If you want to know who I would take, hit me up on IG or Twitter at MitchellRenz365. Everybody watching, shout out to y'all. Make sure you guys subscribe to youtube.com/chatsportstv. We're breaking down all sorts of stuff here, man. We got news, we got rumors, Fedland, fan-led content, and apparently Basic Mitch, so pretty interesting there. Link below is to subscribe, youtube.com/chatsportstv. We also do a lot of NFL stuff too. We're doing a live watch party at the Super Bowl, and last time we had like 5,000 people watching live, and come join the fun, youtube.com/chatsportstv. All right, my next rumor here is around Luis Severino, and is he the ace? Well, Luis, man, I hope so, and I think we're going to find out. Here's the thing. You want to win a World Series? And I hope the Yankees do, because I've already put $25 on it, and if they win, your boy's making $162. Now, teams that win the World Series that are led by an ace, a dude who toes the rubber and looks at every single hitter in the eyes is just like, nope, sorry fam, you ain't getting a hit off me. And the Yankees believe that they have that ace in 25-year-old Luis Severino. Here's the thing though. He had a 5.67 ERA from July 7th to the end of the 2018 season. If Severino fails to make that required leap in 2019, the Yankees might be forced to search elsewhere for a pitcher who can help carry them to that 28th title. Now, Severino is just now reaching his arbitration status with the Yankees, and the Yankees maintain 4 years control, including 2019 before he's a free agent. This is a lot of pressure, I get it, on a 25-year-old, but aces rise to the occasion instead of fall. When I look at what he did in 2018 from an entire whole, I mean, 191.1 innings pitched, 19-8, the ERA at 3.39, and 220 Ks. Like, his stuff is electric. And when he's on, he's one of the best pitchers in all of baseball. But here's the issue. When you're an ace, you need to show up in the postseason. And he didn't. He started 2 games. He threw 7 innings in those 2 games. He was 0-1, a 7.71 ERA, and he got a whip, walks, hits, innings pitched of 2.14. And I think he is an incredible player. But again, if the Yankees want to win a World Series, and if this is not the ace that they're hoping it's going to be, maybe the Yankees aren't going to tie him up to all this money that he could potentially make. So I have this question up on the board. Is Severino an ace? I want you to type Y for yes or type N for no. And if you want to know what I think, hit me up on IG or Twitter at MitchellRens365. But when this dude's on, I will say he is absolutely on. Shout out to BetDSI for hooking up Chat Sports with the best promo code on the internet. It's Live120, man. You got a 120% deposit bonus. Go to chatsports.com/bet. And hey, I got a little extra for you. You guys use Bitcoin? Yeah, you should, because if you do, you're going to get a 150% deposit bonus. And if you don't know what it is, Mom, Dad, I get it. Slide in my DMs at MitchellRens365. I'm going to walk you through the process. Buy it with me. We'll do it together. Use it, 150% deposit bonus. Yeah, Dom, I see you looking. All right, next rumor coming around here is on Dallas Keuchel. And is he smart for the New York Yankees? Bleacher Report was nice enough to examine the best acquisition each team could make between now and opening day. And they factored in each team's budget, needs, and status, and also if a team was rebuilding, retooling, or going all in. Plus, basically any credible recent rumors. So the Yankees signing Dallas Keuchel is what they came up with. Really? Are you flipping serious? Like, you're looking at names like Bryce Harper, you're looking at names like Manny Machado, and you're going to tell me Dallas Keuchel is the best option for the Yankees? Do you not realize that the Cashman was unwilling to pay Patrick Corbin more than $100 million over 5 years? And then Corbin, he inked a 6-year pact with Washington for $140. Keuchel wants $100 million over 5 years. Sorry, Dallas Keuchel. When I look at what you did in 2018, you're not as good as what Patrick Corbin is. And if we didn't want Patrick Corbin, why would Dallas Keuchel be a better option? Now, in 2018, sure, he threw over 200 innings. He was 12-11, though, on one of the best teams in Major League Baseball at a 3.74 ERA. And what worries me about Keuchel is he's a contact pitcher, and not that that's a bad thing, but he can get away with it in a big ballpark like Houston. You bring 153 Ks and 200 innings pitched to Yankee Stadium, dude, I'm just saying there's going to be some balls flying over it. And when you look at what he's done with his entire career, he's getting up there in age, man. He's got over 1,000 innings pitched. If we're going to offer a pitcher $100 million, Bleacher Report, man, I'm just scratching my head a little bit. Like, he's good. He's a solid lefty. However, I just don't think to say he's the perfect fit for the New York Yankees this offseason when there's so many other big-name players still out there, I think is foolish. Now, let's say the Yankees do ink Dallas Keuchel. Let's say they bring him over. This is what the Yankees rotation would look like. You have Severino there, then you have Dallas Keuchel, Masahiro Tanaka, James Paxton, who they signed, J.A. Happ, right? J.A. Happ. I like J.A. Happ, I like Paxton, and sure, like this I think would be a solid rotation. However, I just don't really think that it's very likely Dallas Keuchel is a Yankee, and for them to call him the main option that they should target, man, I think y'all are sipping something there in New York. All right, should the Yankees sign Dallas Keuchel? This show isn't about me. None of the shows are about any of us here at Chat Sports. They're about the watchers because we like to interact with you and we want to get your opinion too. So I want you to type S for sign or type P for pass. What should the Yankees do with Dallas Keuchel? Next rumor here is around, I think, probably the biggest name in free agency. It's Bryce Harper. And if the MLB free agency is known as the hot stove, can somebody please check to see if we've lost power? Because this has been one of the worst off seasons I have ever seen for MLB. It makes me sick. There were rumors that Harper was close to signing with the Phillies yesterday, but apparently these aren't true. According to ESPN's Jeff Passan, Harper is not close to signing. Harper hasn't received an offer he or his agent likes, and I think the reason behind that is because when you look at what he did in 2018, the dude wants to get paid, and sure, he's a 5-tool player, but batting .249, I don't know if that really warrants at $300 million what he's looking for. Sure, 34 homers, 100 RBIs, and when you look at what he's done his entire career, even that's good. Like, here's the thing though. Cashman's been mum on Harper since his comments during the winter meetings, and from what it looks like, Cashman doesn't want Harper. Realistically, they could actually afford him. Here's the thing though. New York is already above the luxury tax by $7 million, and Cashman has stated multiple times that he just doesn't want to go much higher than that. And sure, Bryce Harper as a New York Yankee would be, I think, one of the most intriguing starting lineups in all of baseball. I mean, Brett Gardner, I think he's one of the most underrated leadoff hitters in the entire MLB. Aaron Judge there as the number 2 hitter. Bryce Harper is your number 3. Giancarlo Stanton, who yes, he had a down year. And then Aaron Hicks. But I'm just saying this right now. Aaron Judge, Bryce Harper, Giancarlo Stanton, you find me a better 2, 3, 4 punch in baseball. As a pitcher, I'd be shitting bricks going up against that starting lineup. There's no doubt about it. So, should the Yankees maybe form that batting order and get Bryce Harper? I want you to type 1 for yes or type 2 for no. I want you to DM me on Twitter or Instagram if I think that Bryce Harper is going to be a Yankee. So, should the Yankees sign Harper? 1 for yes, 2 for no. If you're watching us on Facebook, if you're watching us on YouTube, comment below. Next rumor here is around Manny Machado, probably the second biggest name in all of free agency. Wallace Matthews of the New York Daily News reported that the Yankees have not extended a formal offer to Machado or his agent. So can I just ask, like, WTF? I think that's what the kids are saying. What have the Yankees been doing? What is wrong with MLB free agency? The Yankees have had multiple meetings with Machado. Multiple. Heck, they gave him and his wife a tour of Yankee Stadium, and she also said that she loved New York and she wants to live there. Manny, what's your wife's number? Can I call her? Because if Cashman won't call you or call her, can we maybe get you on the phone? Because I don't understand how the White Sox have offered you 8 years and between 175 to 250 million. If you tell me right now that's what Manny Machado would have went for at the beginning of free agency, I would have laughed at you. I would have absolutely laughed at you, but for some reason, he's just not getting anything. And then when you see what he did in 2018, I mean, he batted .297, 37 homers, 107 RBIs, but I think the Yankees, sure they have Tulowitzki, and sure Gleyber Torres is an up-and-coming star, but insert Manny Machado as a shortstop, dude, that's a legit infield. And when you look at his entire career stats, like, he keeps getting better and better. He's only 26 years old. 26 years old, and he's a 5-tool player who can play the infield. And sure, this is the Yankees infield right now, and it's good. I like Miguel Andujar a lot. I like Gleyber Torres, sure. And I mean, I think LeMahieu's going to end up playing second base, and I think Gleyber's a better shortstop. And if you can give me a full, healthy 162 from Tulo, yeah, great shortstop. But if there's one thing that I've learned, I really can't count on Troy Tulowitzki to play a full 62 games. Now, imagine this infield with Manny Machado. That's pretty. That's really, really pretty. Now, this is what it would be projected, I think, if he signed there right now. However, this is what I think it would be at the start of opening day for the New York Yankees. This is what I would project it. Miguel Andujar, Manny Machado, and LeMahieu. That is a deadly infield, and if Voit can just, like, be decent with all those other options they have around him, dude, that is one of the most pretty infields that you're going to see in all of baseball, and it also has a ton of depth. Now, imagine this batting order. Oh, man. Brett Gardner, Aaron Judge, Manny Machado, Giancarlo Stanton, and then Aaron Hicks. Like, Aaron Hicks, swing for the fences, dude. I don't care. Bat 250, swing for the fences. Giancarlo, do the same thing. Now, you could argue that maybe the Harper one was a little bit prettier because of the righty-lefty-righty combo, but Manny Machado is going to bat for a higher average. He might not hit as many home runs as Harper, but Manny Machado in the middle of that Yankees order, yeah, sign me up for that all day long. And with that being said, who's going to win the World Series? Is it the Yankees? Is it going to be the Astros? Is it going to be the Red Sox again? Anybody who's watching this video, I want you to comment below who will win the World Series. And if you want to know what I think, hit me up on Twitter at MitchellRenz365. If you want to bet on who's going to win the World Series, there's only one place to do it. That's at BetDSI. Use promo code LIVE120 for 120% deposit bonus. Go to chatsports.com/bet-08. I got a little extra for you. If you guys use Bitcoin, you're going to get 150% deposit bonus. Mom, Dad, if you don't know what Bitcoin is, I got you. You can either hit me up on my hotline bling or slide in my DMs at MitchellRenz365. I'll walk through the process. It is super easy. BetDSI is looking up chat sports with the best promo code on the internet. My last rumor is around Nolan Arenado. And are the Yankees targeting him in 2020? Well, apparently The Yankees aren't interested in Bryce Harper and Manny Machado because they are targeting Nolan in 2020. And I get that he's going to be a free agent after the season. And Brian Cashman has long been rumored to aggressively pursuing Arenado because he likes him a lot. And here's the thing, though. Why plan for 2020? If you're the New York Yankees, you should be in win-now mode every single frickin' season because you're the New York Yankees, and it's so hard to plan ahead. Man, like, I get it. I have 2020 vision, but planning this, I think it's a little bit far-fetched. And then when you look at what he did in 2018, super talented. I mean, 297, listen to me. Batting average of 297, 38 homers, 110 ribbies, but 104 runs scored. And sure, you could say he plays in Colorado and, whatnot, and, the balls fly out of the ballpark. But from a career standpoint, he's been really, really good. 616 ribbies, 524 runs scored. And my only worry is all last offseason, we were saying the Yankees weren't spending big because they were getting ready for Manny Machado, getting ready for Bryce Harper. And now we're saying that they're getting ready for Nolan Arenado. I know. Nolan Arenado. And I just don't want deja vu to happen all over again. So I want to know from everybody watching. Both players are on the board. Manny Machado or Nolan, all right? Should the Yankees do? Sign Machado or Arenado? Type M for Machado or type A for Arenado. If you want to know what I think, hit me up on IG or Twitter at MitchellRenz365.